Are you tired of buying the Bitcoin pump, then watching it dump, then selling it, and only to watch it pump again? Well, I have the antidote for that. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name's Da Vinci. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. I'm going to tell you today how to avoid all the traps of emotional situation when you get into the market and you trade on maybe Bybit.davincij15.com or maybe even weex.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. And if you do that and you're like, okay, I've got this low leverage. I'm doing this low leverage. And then you buy and then the price drops and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to lose all my money. Sell. Have you ever done that? If you have, I have the antidote. I have the antidote for it, right? Because it's been rough. The market basically has been like this. All right, so yes. And you're like, how do I navigate that? How do I survive this? Yes, it is your own emotions, your fears that are getting in the way. You need to look at this and say, Bitcoin's going higher. It might go down for a little bit, but it will eventually go higher than the price that I bought it at, period. That is a 100% truth. That is a 100% truth. If you only go in 2x leverage, that is a 100% truth. The odds of you getting liquidated are not zero, but as close to zero as possible. Okay? So, with that said, right, I want you to let that sink in, right? And let's decide for you. I want you to decide on which exchange you want to go to, whether it's levex.davincij15.com, and you could actually watch this live and actually ask me questions about trading and stuff like that, and I'll answer it, right? Also, bybit.davincij15.com, right? Links in the description below. Oh, I forgot to mention 2bit.davincij15.com. We're going to announce the winner of this Apple Watch. Right? If you are watching this, you have until maybe another 12 hours to, as you're watching this, to actually go to the video on Friday. Tell me what you think about 2bit in the comment section, and one random winner will get this Apple Watch. So, and also, if you don't get the Apple Watch, sign up for 2bit today. Deposit $100, do a small trade, right? Even just, the trade I'm going to show you today. And you could be eligible to win lots of different prizes. You'll definitely get something. Definitely get something for your deposit and $100. And so you'll be able to actually trade with that money or, get some sort of prize. So it's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at this trade here. You can see there's a lot of whiplash here. I mean, Jesus. We went up, we came back down, we went up, we came back down, we went back up, and we're coming back down. And you're like, what the frig, man? How do you hold on? How? Yes, well, let me explain something to you. You have to just let go. You do. One, right, you understand Bitcoin is not going to go back down below 88K. If it does, there's something structurally wrong, and that's that. But so you have to place your bets based on that, right? That's it, right? And yeah, you gotta accept the losses. You gotta say, if this happens, I lose all my money, lose all the money. Am I going to be okay? And if the answer is yes, then you take that bet, right? Am I going to be able to trade again if that happens? If the answer is yes, you take that bet. As simple as that. If the answer is no, you don't. Right? Simple. Simple. And if you can handle that, that's how you actually win in this game. Okay. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the what's it called? Perpetual contracts on Bybit, you can see, oh, man, we just pumped heavily this morning, and now we're back down. The wick right back up to close to the top here. It's crazy. I thought we were doomed here as we were wicking down past this line, and boom, it just reversed heavy. It was like unbelievable. I was looking to add to my trade. I was looking, okay, well, you know what? I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna add to the trade on this. And here's the thing, right? There's a lot of volume here, a lot of volume. Now, this volume would be nice if we created a new high here. It would be very, very beautiful. If we had this higher volume on this new high, but we haven't. So we have to hope and pray still that this thing continues going higher. But it's okay if you take a 2x leverage bet right now, just 2x, right? That'll be okay, right? Even if prices decide to drop down, I'm gonna wait for the prices. Yeah, but there's no guarantee of that, right? Right? So even if prices, you're going to be okay, 97K. And what you can do is do a 3x leverage and add to the position. There you go, right? So, but always bet what you're willing to lose, right? Put the 2x with, okay, you know what? Even if it gets liquidated at whatever price, I think it would be like 70K or something like that, I'll be all right. And odds are you would be. You would be actually okay if, things, you got liquidated all the way down to 70K. But it will be difficult if prices started to drop heavily. And besides, you can always plan to get out should prices start to drop and were to go, like, for example, below the 88K, which is the level right here, this 88.7, that would be an indication that something's very, very wrong, structurally wrong. And we have to, reassess our long position for sure. Right? But anything at the 91K would be safe and you'd be fine. All right? So, with that said, you just have to accept if prices come back down. That's it. You just go, okay, they came back down. Big deal. And you could do that easier if you just buy and hold and just don't even look at it. And don't have any, things saying, look, you're negative this much, you're negative that much, you're negative. That really gets you, panic mode. Right? And that's what it's all about, getting you in the panic mode. Ooh, look at that. Did we even get in? Almost, man. I was thinking about that. I was thinking, damn, that might be too low. And it turns out it probably was. I want to see here. Maybe I should have done a 61.8 from here because it looks like that was the target here, 61.8. Yep. Was it? No, didn't even hit the 61.8 from this breakout here. This consolidation point here, which is interesting. We haven't gotten an entry just yet on Solana. Okay, well, it is what it is. Solana is looks like it found its lows here. No guarantees, right? Because you can see we're creating lower highs. So lower highs and lower lows all the way down here. And so we can create a down channel here very easily. There it is. Now, we can also create a down channel. Let's just copy and paste as well on the way down. This one also counts. And let's see here. Maybe this one right here. There we go. We got a nice down channel as well that's parallel down channel. And so that could indicate that if we break above that, we can go higher. Break below, we're going to go lower. If we break above this, we're probably the top out is like the $187 mark. Looking at Ethereum, ooh, look at that. We're back in the green with this trade. Nicely done if you held on to it. you're in good positions, right? You're in a good position. There's no chance, right? If you bought this, and when I said there was no chance of you getting liquidated all the way down there, you could actually start moving your stops at this point up quite as significantly. There's basically no chance that we're going to come back down to the $2,000 level, and there you go. It's a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. This is kind of like let's see here. I would say since we want to make the stops a little bit tighter than that, I would say this level right here, because hey, you know what? We want to be undo Control Z. We want to like be able to come back and play again. Should it break below here and go lower, we want to be able to buy the lows instead. So let's do that instead. Since we most likely, if it's going to break there, it's going to come all the way back down to the breakout level. So which was around the $1,900 level. So that'd be the safest bet to make for you. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I have some questions to answer. I'm looking forward to that, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.